In today's video, we take a look at the 8th generation Ford Thunderbird and 5th generation Mercury Cougar. Now, I put these two cars together because at a distance, it's very difficult to tell them apart. They almost look identical. These cars were Ford's attempt to get in line with Federal CAFÉ standards. These were both front-engine, rear-wheel drive cars that were built on the extended Foxbody platform. At launch, they received considerable criticism from the automotive press and the American buying public. That translated into lower sales numbers. The question I have is, did these cars warrant that bad press? Are they really that bad? Well, let's take a look.
Spread your wings in the new 1980 Thunderbird with exciting options for the 80s, like the first keyless push-button entry system, like this dazzling array of electronic magic, fuel readout, road speed, warning lights, and Thunderbird offers another remarkable engineering breakthrough, the first and only automatic overdrive transmission option built in America. Spread your wings in a better idea for the 80s.
Introduced in September of 1979 as 1980 models, the Ford Thunderbird and Mercury Cougar XR-7 were vastly different than the models that preceded them. The Thunderbird was almost 18 inches shorter, and the width was trimmed by 4 inches as well. The Cougar saw 15 inches of length and 4 inches of width trimmed from its previous model. Ford and Mercury designers hoped to piggyback on the success of the previous generations and adopted many styling cues from the earlier cars. The Thunderbird carried over the hideaway headlamps, full-width tail lamps, the Thunderbird hood ornament, a rear seat opera window, and a full list of luxury appointments. The Cougar carried over the Continental-style trunk lid, the louvered opera windows, the 3-segment vertical-style tail lamps from the earlier Cougars, and the vinyl Landau roof. The body styling of both cars was boxy with sharp angles. Neither car carried over the long hood, short deck look of previous generations. The cars were now more evenly proportioned. Seating capacity was reduced from 6 passengers to 4. Ford had added aerodynamic touches, such as mounting the side view mirrors flush with the A-pillars and adding bumper covers that blended into the bodywork of the cars. The standard engine for both cars was the 115 horsepower 4.2-liter V8, and the optional engine was the 131 horsepower 5.0-liter V8. Both were paired to Ford's 4-speed automatic overdrive transmission. This was the first time Ford offered an automatic with an electronic overdrive. Late in the model year, Ford rolled out an optional powertrain downgrade, the 88 horsepower 3.3-liter inline 6-cylinder. This was paired to a 3-speed automatic. The underpinnings of the new Thunderbird and Cougar were in line with other Foxbody cars. Coil springs on all 4 corners, McPherson struts in front, shocks at the rear with front and rear stabilizer bars, and for the first time the Thunderbird and Cougar featured rack and pinion steering. The Thunderbird was available in 3 trim levels: the base trim, the Town Landau, and the Silver Anniversary Edition. The Cougar XR-7 featured 4 trim levels: the base, the luxury group, the decor group, and the sport group. Ford and Mercury rolled out the option book for these cars and introduced a few firsts. The keyless entry external keypad and the electronic digital dash were new options offered on both cars. Other popular comfort options included the choice of seating surfaces, which included vinyl, cloth vinyl, or leather, and the front seats could be had in either a split bench, buckets with a console, or cloth Recaro buckets. Other options included auto lamp on-off delay, a garage door opener, a 40-band Citizens Band radio with controls in the handset, auto temperature control, heating and air conditioning, a premium sound system with 6 speakers, and a power amplifier that activated by a pull switch, power locks, windows, and antenna, and either 4 or 6-way power seats. Exterior options included 2-tone paint with a tape treatment, multiple vinyl roof arrangements, a flip-up air roof, wide door belt moldings, rocker panel moldings, multiple wheel covers, or cast aluminum wheels. Ford offered the Silver Anniversary Edition in 1980. This was only offered in Anniversary Glow Silver with a silver velour interior. The 4.9-liter V8 and automatic overdrive transmission was the only powertrain, and the Silver Anniversary Edition included every option offered on the Thunderbird. Going one step further, Ford added a Frenched rear window, a rosewood interior trim, and special badges. The automotive press was less than thrilled with either car. They found the automatic overdrive to be smooth shifting and pleasant to drive. They found the handling to be better than past Thunderbirds and Cougars, however the straight line performance was dismal. MotorWeek tested the 5.0-liter V8 equipped cars, reporting a 0 to 50 time of 10.6 seconds, and the car crossed the quarter mile in 20 seconds at 67 miles per hour. The American buying public wasn't impressed either. Ford dealers delivered 156,803 Thunderbirds, and Mercury dealers delivered 58,028 Cougars for the 1980 model year.
Cougar, more than ever.
Meet the completely new Cougar XR-7s. Completely new in their lean, fluid design. Completely new in sophisticated available technology. Completely new in fuel efficiency with an optional automatic overdrive transmission. No other American automaker offers it. The completely new Cougar XR-7s.
Cougar, more than ever.
1981 brought changes to the Cougar lineup as Mercury introduced a four-door sedan and a new Opera-less window coupe to the lineup. We're not going to cover those vehicles in this video as they are truly counterparts to the 1981 Ford Granada, and those vehicles will be covered in an upcoming second generation Granada video. Mercury introduced the GS and LS trim packages, with the LS only being offered on four-door sedans. The XR-7 was to be the sporty option, however Mercury offered an XR-7 GS that added luxury options. Ford's Thunderbird for 1981 was mostly a carryover year. Ford rolled out a blue-on-blue Heritage Edition, which was a revised Silver Anniversary Edition from the 1980 model year. These changes did little to improve sales numbers. Ford dealers delivered 86,693 Thunderbirds in 1981, and Mercury dealers saw an uptick in sales numbers, delivering 90,928 Cougars. That number includes sedan sales numbers as well as XR-7s. Mercury did not break out production numbers separately. 1982 again brought changes to the Cougar lineup, with Mercury rolling out the Cougar station wagon, which again was based on Ford's 1982 Granada wagon. Ford made no changes to the Thunderbird lineup. The 4.9-liter V8 was dropped, and the 4.2-liter became the sole V8 offering. The 112-horsepower 3.8-liter V6 was introduced, and the inline 3.3-liter straight six became the standard engine. There were no other changes of note for either car. Sales numbers continue to fall, with Ford dealers delivering only 45,142 Thunderbirds for the 1982 model year, and Mercury dealers delivering 73,817 Cougars for the 1982 model year, and that number includes sedans as well as wagons. So does this Thunderbird and Cougar deserve all the criticism? Were the automotive media correct about this car? Was the American public right in not buying it? And why didn't they buy it?
Would you like to know more?
These cars were transition cars. Ford was moving to a smaller vehicle lineup, and even though they threw every option at these cars, it was tough to tell them apart from the Zephyrs or the Granadas or the Fairmonts. If you took all the badges off of these vehicles and just lined them up, if someone said, which one of these cars is the sporty one, many of you, including me, would point to the Fairmont and say, that's the sports car of the lineup. Also, the Thunderbird and Mercury Cougar were priced much higher than the other vehicles in the lineup, and they shared the same power plants. So that really didn't differentiate those cars. The other thing is the styling. It wasn't all that. It was bland. It was square.
Boring.
So where did Ford go from here? Well, they went to the Aero cars. And those cars look like nothing else on the road from really anyone. And the American buying public really liked those cars. You can check out videos on both the Cougar and the Thunderbird right over here. Now, if you like this video, please hit the like button. That helps other people see it. Also, consider subscribing. I have plenty of content like this on the channel. Also, if you disagree with me, if you love these cars, let me know it in the comments down below. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. Until next time, we'll see you.